Are you listening?
I met a girl in Oakland, but I don't say her
Anthony with A&A Professional Services. Been working on my yard all morning, and I basically neglected it. Lack of better words. As you can see, I've already been cutting it, and you can see how high it was. And I normally don't let my yard get like this, but I've been so busy. Then we had a lot of rain, so when I did have a second to do it, it was too wet. It's actually still a little wet now, but it's dry enough to cut. I actually trimmed some shrubs and cleaned up a little bit, cleaned out the flower beds just a little bit. I didn't get it perfect as I wanted to, but just get it looking up to standards before I get a ticket from the HOA. Yeah, that's one thing you got to do, guys. You cannot, well, one thing you can't do is you can't neglect yourself, your family, your home. You can't do it. I don't care what type of business or what you have going on. You have to take care of yourself first before you can do anything else. I'll get back to it. I usually start on other yards. Like I wake up in the morning, get all my customers out the way, then I'll do my yard. But what happens is when I come back, I like if I go out and do my my customers' yards, when I come back and look at my yard, I'm so tired. I don't even want to do it. So I just make an excuse not to do it. Then I go in the house, take a shower, and go to bed, and I'm done. But woke up this morning. I said, you know what? Let me do my yard first. And that's.
I met a girl in Oakland, but I don't say her
All right, I'm all done. I'm about to start cutting my client's yard. I think I have probably about 10 today, but I might do anywhere from like 6 to 8. Might do just about 6 to 8 today. Or maybe I do the all 10, it depends on how I feel. But I spent like the whole morning doing my yard. So it's all done. I trimmed the bushes. I trimmed that crepe myrtle that's in the middle there. You know, I just got it off the house. I didn't try to get it all perfect. I just trimmed the shrubs a little bit. And when I get some time, hopefully this weekend or top of next week, I'm gonna trim some of these limbs on this tree here and on this tree here. This is my neighbor's yard right over there. That's his tree, but it's starting to grow over into my yard. And I don't want it to kill my grass. That's it, but this is what I'm working with, guys. All right, I'm so glad that I got that out the way. I was coming home every day. I was looking at that yard and I was like, man, I need to do something about this, but I did not have the motivation. But you know, I always have the motivation to get my client's yard done because, of course, I get paid. So, but the message I want to give you guys today is don't neglect yourself. And what I mean by don't neglect yourself, I mean yourself personally, your health, your well-being, things that make you happy, things that make you smile. Don't neglect yourself from that. Don't neglect your family. You know, just anything that has to do with you personally, because if it affects you personally, it's going to affect your business. So, I think of these things as I go, because I've been neglecting myself too lately, as far as like doing things that make me happy, like buying sneakers, you know, buying toys such as cars and motorcycles and four-wheelers and stuff like that. I mean, years ago I was heavy into that, but now oh, I put my seatbelt on. But I was very heavy into that. But now, you know, I have a family, I have other responsibilities, so I spend so much time taking care of others that when it comes to myself, I always say I'll do it later, and it never gets done. So that's how it is, man. Like, you know, don't neglect yourself. Because eventually you end up, you know, frustrated. And I've been that way. I've gotten so frustrated because I'm not happy sometimes. And this not for the most part, I'm happy because when my family is taken care of and they're happy, that usually makes me happy. But as far as just me personally, sometimes, you know, I don't be happy because, and you know, it's nothing serious. It's not like I'm depressed or something like that, but it's just that I don't do the things that make me happy, and I don't do the things that I enjoy, you know, as far as like fixing on my vehicles, taking trips and doing stuff like that. So I told myself this year that I was gonna start doing that. I actually got a trip planned. I got a couple of trips planned, like for myself and the family. I have late this fall, my my four-wheeler, I will be putting it in the shop, you know, doing some modifications to it, and both my cars. So that should be fun. I can't wait till I get all that stuff started. Just doing it, you know, not even, you know, just working on it and fixing on it, it makes me happy. You know, I don't even have to drive it. You know, I don't even have to, all I have to do is just, you know, make it look all pretty and park it and just look at it. And I'm happy with that. But I will be driving. I'll be making videos of that. You know, I'm just gonna just pay more attention to myself. That doesn't mean I'm gonna neglect my family and push them to the side. I'm just gonna have a healthy life work balance, if you know what I mean. You know, just put enough, the same amount of effort and time I put into my business is going to be the same amount of effort and time I'm going to put into everything else. That's all I'm saying. See you guys in the future.
Are you listening?